Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me back at the estate. We are continuing our journey through the Crimson Court. Today we are on week number 33. Looks like nothing terrible has happened. Looks like we upgraded some things. But, more importantly, what are we going to do today? We are going to go into the Warrens with a team, a low-level team. We're not bringing with anybody tough, really. We're going to bring with an antiquarian to deal with some stuff. What are her skills? She's got Get Down, Flash Powder. She won't be able to use Invigorating Vapors from her current position. Is that worth then maybe taking Nervous Stab or Festering Vapors? Maybe it's worth taking Nervous Stab. Fortunately, we've upgraded to a point here now where these aren't too expensive to pick up. 500 gold is not too bad. So we'll take Nervous Stab. You know what? Maybe we'll upgrade Nervous Stab as well. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this particular unit. Like I don't know how valuable a high-level antiquarian is. But we will swap out Invigorating Vapors for Nervous Stab, especially one that's like so loaded up with negative quirks. Okay, so this team gonna go into the Warrens, and as was pointed out in the comments, the vials of blood over on the left, that indicates how many we need to leave behind. We have only got one bloodsucker in our current group, so we will give that. The trinkets, by the way, we're going with. We're going to boost his damage up significantly. She's got some defensive stuff going. Actually, now that I gave her an attack, I am questioning whether or not that's a good call. Maybe we give her something a little bit different. I don't really want to boost her stress. Maybe we just give her the Warrior Bracer. Do a little bit of extra damage. And then... Plague Doctor. Oh, I didn't give the Plague Doctor anything at all. Well, they need a Blight Charm. That's for sure. My mouse is acting up again today. We could go with the Blasphemous Vial or the Notes. Max HP, Disease Resist. Not good yet. That's definitely going to be great once we get the other half of that trinket. I think we go with the Blasphemous Vial to increase our Blight skill further. God dang it. My mouse just will not work. And then, did I give our Arbalist anything? Yes, our Arbalist is sacked up. And we're going to use their Battlefield Bandage to kind of keep people's health in line. Alright, so a couple of vials of blood. We'll use a little bit of that stuff. We'll take 3 shovels. And I don't know if I want to take... You know, I will take a full load of food because our healing's a little bit weak. And we'll take a couple of skeleton keys because we have the antiquarian. We definitely want to open everything. This is in the Warrens, so we should probably take some medicinal herbs as well. Let us not forget torches. Let's go with 12 torches. And let's embark. I think this will be a profitable adventure. We started out at a pretty reasonable amount. What about 30,000 gold? So if we can bring back 20,000 or so, you know, I think it's possible we double our income. So that's kind of my my outside hope for this particular run. And we'll also boost up the Warrens and gain access to the flesh.
Steal their food.
Alright, so this is grain sacks. This will make it so we can provision our next round for free. What can we do here? Trap Disarm 90. Probably best him then. And he is currently craving. So maybe when we get an opportunity, we drink. Make sure our antiquarian is the one looting.
Packs laden with loot
Okay.
are often low
You
on
know what?
supplies.
How about you just drink now, then? And that way you don't complain, and we can continue on our life. We're picking up some good scouting. Nothing in this hallway except for a trap, so let's make sure our highwaymen can disarm that. Then we will switch back. We did get one of the journal pages. We'll probably end up throwing this away, but I'll leave it there for now. All this scouting. Curio quest location. Alright, well, I guess we're heading south and we're going to pick up a quest thing. This, we can burn away a negative trait. Zoophobia, that I would like to get rid of. I am going to burn away this. What do we get? We got the Warren's phobe. We did not get Zoophobia. Unfortunately, that was the expensive one, and if we were going to get rid of one of the two trinket or the negative traits, that is the one I would have preferred getting rid of. Alright, here we go, into combat. Let's see if this group can handle it. Of course, the Bloodsuckers right away. Are they... They have actually pretty strong resistance to Blight. I should not be using Blight against them. We'll use... Of course, pull the one person out of position. This is... Yeah, okay, well, this got bad real quick. Oh, okay. Well, let's open vein, maybe? Wicked Slice. Let's open vein. That's dead at the beginning of its next turn. This, we're gonna just switch like that, so our Arbalist can attack. And we will attack with our Arbalist. That's 4 damage a turn. That actually will kill something else then. It's 2 down. I am going to actually just do some healing. That's not a great amount of healing, so maybe that wasn't worth it. Alright, that Nervous Stab is not too shabby. Alright, both of those units are dead. Oh, resisted the bleed. That's a shame. Well, let's bandage up.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And I'm going to continue to heal. And then we can open vein again. Even though the bleed did not work the first time, it was a glorious kill. An accuracy stone. Well, let's see what we can take. We cannot fit the accuracy stone currently in our inventory. We don't have anyone that has an open trinket slot. I don't think that's worth taking. We'll leave that on the ground. We're gonna have problems right off the bat anyway. Because we got grain here. We have surprised this group of spiders. I also did not put our Arbalist back in her proper position. Is that gonna kill? It's not gonna kill it, so I guess we'll use Nervous Stab.
Cleansed from our lands.
And then we'll use Bola, get the double kill. Good deal. Let's put these guys back in their proper order. That's better.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
Okay, food. We're just gonna eat this food. That stacks up. Money stacks. Okay, where are we gonna put our grain? That's a good question. I think we throw away our extra torch here.
Spirits are lifted.
We're going to have to camp sooner or later. We'll have to camp before we hit our next quest objective. Our trap respawned. Let's get rid of that. That has helped our highwaymen's stress considerably. And then we head west. And I should have lit a torch. No problem. Torch up now. We still got scouting. Alright. No problem. Double scout. Quest location. Let's head west and maybe camp in that room. Make sure our antiquarian opens the sack. There was nothing in it either way. Our light has gone down. We'll go in like this, even though it means we'll have a little bit less of a chance to surprise them. 40% blight resist is not bad for what trinkets we've got. It's not great either. But it should give us the opportunities we need. I don't think we can pick up the kill on these, but we might be able to take care of this guy in the back. Not if we miss, though.
Back to the pit.
Well, we'll kill one of them, no problem. And then we'll force a little bit of protection there. Did not give him enough dodge. I'd say this fight could be going a little bit better. Can we increase this dodge? 10 dodge, 44 protect. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. I feel like I maybe would have been happier with a healing effort from the back row. All right, we got one more turn.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Let's... Oh, we can't reach with a nervous stab.
Confidence
We'll kill one of them at the very least.
crumbles.
We can use tracking shot to finish that one off.
Lord, destroy them all.
And we pick up some replacement blood. A hellstone, which I don't think I'm going to take. Now, things definitely took a bit of a turn in that encounter. We're gonna head north before we camp. Are you kidding me? 90% and he failed.
Foul invention.
That's a bunch of damage. We will use... I'm not actually going to interact with that at this moment. We're going to come back after we camp. So let's do that camping. We'll eat a full load of food.
The battle may yet be won.
That helps out with stress a bit. We will bandit sense. And then, do we have one companion heal? Well, that would have been good a second ago. She can restring crossbow. Doesn't have any of the healing options, though. Well, let's do leeches. Wow, that's actually less good than I thought it was. Okay. I guess I thought 15% health would be more. We'll get rid of a little stress. We can do more stress reduction. Let's get the plague doctor again. And then we'll go resupply. That's just holy water. That isn't very helpful. That's a little bit of extra food. Helps out a little. We'll probably eat that food on our highwaymen.
In radiance, may we find victory.
I actually may eat more of it. There we go. And then our plague doctor will finish things off. Open stack. Great. Alright, if we head east, we can see what is this curio, if it's valuable. It could be. Let's hit it up. Good. Overflowed our gold, unfortunately. So now that's 2 stacks. Oh, right, we have a journal page. Forget that. Out you go. Then we head south. And here, we use a bandage on this to guarantee a good result. We get a sapphire. We also get some more food, which I think we're not... Yeah, he's full. I don't think we're going to be able to put any this food to any good use. So, out you go. Then let's head west from this door. We do probably want to hit that quest... well, I mean, we have to hit that quest location. Oh, we can get rid of his other negative torque. His negative torque? It's not a very good torque. I mean, look at his booty. That's just not made for it. It's kind of a trucker butt. Alright, that is one of the reasons I didn't address his stress in the camp, because he has an opportunity to disarm all these traps and work his stress down that way. I'm hoping we get scouting after this. It'll be real good. That'll uncover the entirety of the map for us. I don't think she could get this kill. If she gets a massive crit, it could help her. I think instead, let's do Protect Me. Hopefully absorb some damage. We'll try and kill these guys in the... we might be able to pick... No, nowhere along here are we going to get a kill. But with the assistance of our Plague Doctor, we might be able to accomplish something.
Executed with impunity.
This Highwayman is doing so much damage. So these guys got 40% resist, but we have increased accuracy and like 30% blight. Still only got one of them. It was the one we needed to get, though.
This is how a life is taken.
Not doing great with that increased dodge. Let's do Incision. Oh, it had to be on the front row. Well, then let's Plague Caster back there. We did get the Blight. And then we could probably... that's actually a tough call. Let's Defender again. And we'll work on applying a bleed here. Hopefully pick up this kill. I think we did, yeah.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Butcher's Cut gets redirected. It is taking his damage down considerably. So we'll start doing some healing. It would have been better if our Arbalist went first. We would have gotten more out of it.
But never hidden.
Can we get the death with a nervous stab? I think we did, but we'll go for a little bit of extra stress relief that way. Alright, we can eat again, so we can put that food to use. And his healing is buffed right now, so that worked out real well for us. What stacks? That's it, though. Let's get rid of the holy water. I feel like the crests are more valuable than a single jade. Let's move on. This is a damage booster. We've already camped. His damage is already through the roof, so let's give this to our Arbalist instead. So yeah, that'll increase her damage and her accuracy. We did not get the scouting, so we don't know what's going on. Do we want to circle around to the left and south, or do we want to hit the north first? Let's go north, see what we can find. Well, we found some blockage.
Blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
It's also unsurprising because these caverns, they ate a lot of cheese when they were younger, and you know, it just builds up on you. It's can be a real inconvenience. We got the good scout. There's a curio. There's a curio. There's our last quest. Look, we got our grain is in rooms. Alright, let's head east. We'll hit up this box. Every one of these we find is 500 gold, so that is valuable to us. We're not finding much use for our medicinal herbs or our anti-venom yet. Maybe the anti-venom was a bad thing to bring. How do I make room for this painting? I don't think we're going to uncover... We still could uncover a secret room. Alright, I'm going to leave one painting behind. We do want to get rid of the things in our inventory, though, quickly, so that we can replace them with the valuable loots. We'll get a few places to go at the end. We'll be able to hit a few things up. Alright, we can use a shovel here, and then we won't have much in the way of a need for shovels. I am concerned about these last hallways on the left. Those plague hits should definitely hit. Good. Still not enough to really kill them, though, without extra assistance. So let's provide the little help we need. Alright, let's open vein. That actually does the majority of the work for them.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
And then point blank shot. Oh, good dodge, thank you. Nervous stab, is that going to guarantee us a little bit of extra loot? I have no idea. We will then bandage. He went, unfortunately, before our plague doctor, who could have provided a little additional healing. 4 damage, not going to do the trick, so incision will be our final killing blow.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
And that's a lot of loot. We will eat the food. We will bandage. We want the rare antiquity, absolutely. We want the blood. Yep, there's the painting. So I think we abandoned the anti-venom at this point. We might want to abandon our last bandage as well. Do we get scouting? We didn't get scouting. I think we're safe to ditch our shovel. And yeah, let's throw away our bandage, and we'll hope we won't run into another one of those curios. And yes, I'm aware that our quest item is there. We need to come back for it, I think. Otherwise, we're just gonna empty our inventory, or we're gonna be throwing away things that we could use. Let's see what this curio is. Okay, so that's a damage buff. We don't really need it, but we also don't not need it, if that makes sense to you. So, there we go. Further buffs her damage. And then we can head to the west. Occult scrollings. We're gonna skip that. Oh, I knew that trap was there, didn't I?
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
We are out of torches at this point. And the only benefit that provides us is that we don't have to worry. Okay, well, we got one more torch. I was gonna say we don't have to worry about torches taking up an inventory space.
Only the first test.
Hunger check, that's fine too at this point. So we'll be able to pick up our last grain, or our second grain sack here. No combat. And then we will head east, where there will be combat and a curio. We've got bloodsuckers. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of stress. Alright, enraging slight, I'm fine with that.
Blow to body and brain.
Ooh, he is about to snap though. We are not getting good hits. These guys are weak, strong against blight. I'll do what I can though. Got one of them, so that's a mosquito dead. Well, we're probably gonna want to be healing that guy then. We are going to let our antiquarian hopefully pick up this kill. Oh, did she already go? Alright. Let's hit there. It'll give a debuff, I believe. No? Okay. Oh, it ran. Ah, balls. That is shooty. Just... that is a bummer. Should have killed him. So we'll do what we can. Probably should have went for the heal there. Alright. We've eliminated most of them, which is good. But, yeah. Oh, fortunate dodge keeps him off death's door. Wait, he's bragging about taking the damage even though he didn't take the damage? 7 hit points. This'll deal 4 to 7. Almost certainly will get the kill. Is that worth it for now?
Well struck.
You know, you take what you can, I guess. We'll light this torch. We'll take that. I've noticed that laudanum doesn't seem to drop ever in dungeons. It's not like on the loot table. Here's more food. We can, I guess, use that to get rid of our medicinal herbs. And it should give us some extra stuff as well. It did. That's a lot of food. So let's eat up to keep the inventory empty. This is a disease charm. It's not great. It'll probably be one of the first things I throw away. We get a couple of extra places to explore. I am going to head south through this hallway and then go east. Craving. We'll let that sit for the time being. We're going to wind up with a couple of pitch dark fights, I think, which could be good for our loot. What can I purge? Yeah, we're going to... Oh, you know what we don't need? We don't need keys, because we've explored every room. We have not uncovered a secret room, so the keys are done. We'll get our last sack of grain. We are going to continue adventuring. And we're going to hit these last 2 encounters and maybe take home some extra loot or possibly get everyone killed. One or the other. I will accept nothing in between. A respawn trap will help our highwayman keep his stress away from heart attack levels at the very least. We'll have combat right away in the next hallway. More battles against the Bloodsucker faction. I'm gonna put Protect Me up again. This is a tough call, honestly. 50 and 80% blight resistance is fairly high given our current trinkets. If it lands, it's very valuable. Oh, there goes Lag. He is now hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell.
That's unfortunate.
No hope at all.
That picked up a kill, so that's excellent. Then we want... What can we do back here? If we do enough damage, that thing will die. And we got, yeah, top row. Gather blood gets redirected. Alright, no, we're doing fine. 2 down. Mosquito's gonna get to go one more time. Unfortunately, it heals, so we will have to do some damage to it. I am also gonna put out our torch, because at this point, let's just do it. And I think we go stabby stabby. That gets redirected again. Our Arbalist did not... Why is our Arbalist so slow, I wonder? Alright, we got some loots. What's it take all first?
They can be beaten.
Book of Intuition is probably better than the Disease Charm. Neither one is great, though. That we can't get anything good out of at the moment. And we've got one more combat. And since we have just one more combat, let's eat. And whatever we get from this, we'll be able to throw away our food. I think that's the only thing left to throw away. Alright, let's go for the bleed kills here. Oh man.
Decimated.
Okay, that's good.
Eradicated.
Good. So he'll get one attack, but his Gather Blood does not heal. On the other hand, it does pass along the Crimson Curse, which is exactly what we did not want. Let's pick up the kill. Don't know again if that actually gives us the chance of getting a better reward. There's Death's Door. That needs to be dealt with immediately. He might go first, though. Plague Doctor, you need to go first. Oh. Death's Door survives it. Let's get him off Death's Door. Plague Doctor is begging to be hit, but she cures away his blights. Right, fine. Here, have some stuff. All right. The bleed would have killed it, but it did not pick up the bleed. So there's another kill for Antiquarian. More blood. Another thing of marbles. Okay, the food can go away. Let's see. We'll have him eat more. Take that. What else can we throw away? What else is in here that is not valuable to take home? I don't think we have any other restorative items in here that I see, aside from the blood, which we do want to take home. We actually had a profitable blood mission. Alright, so bag of marbles, anti-venom, that stays behind. And we've got nothing else. Nothing else here, so homeward bound is us.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
Good. 14,000 plus 4,000. Yes, we got about 20,000 out of this. Not bad. No one died. We didn't pick up any negative quirks, but we did get a lot of stress. So that's going to be expensive. But reduced supply and provisions cost is going to help us out in our next mission. Right, we can't... That's not this. Right? I mean, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, Digby needs to go to the Abbey. He can go anywhere. Oh, we got a problem, actually. Well, these guys... Alright, what's... Here? You need to get out of there. Lag can go here. There. And then let's go to the bar where Digby and Jericho can get their treatments. Jericho's treatments are not cheap. Okay, well, that took up a fair amount of our profit from that last mission. And where are we going to go? Where's our next plan? We can fight a boss. I'm down for fighting a boss. And we're going to do it with... Let's sort by level so it's a little bit easier to see what we need. Frizzell here will be good. Rosent. I think we take Anzare. I would rather have an occultist, but we don't have one. And then Mallory. Maybe we switch these guys like that. Is Mallory a point-blank shot? He is. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a good group. We'll get them outfitted with trinkets, and we will go after the flesh. That will eliminate the early game. We will no longer need to face tier 1 bosses. They will all be dead, and we can focus on doing rank 3 missions with people. Any low-level folks in our crew could probably be purged if they're not particularly valuable, and we still kind of need to use them to boost us up, because otherwise we'll accidentally out-level the bosses. We'll get pushed up into champion tier. We won't be able to fight them, but yeah, I think we're doing quite well progression-wise. We do need to finish off this tier 3 courtyard. The blacksmith is not quite... I think we're fine. It's going to be a bit till we hit champion level for these upgrades to matter. So I think we're making good progress there. We could stand to decrease costs here in the tavern, but I don't want to spend our portraits at this time. Sanitarium is doing all right as well. I feel like that's more important than the Abbey, but we have upgraded the Abbey a fair amount, because the groundskeepers, the caretaker, and the abbot keep sleeping where we need our stress givers to sleep. And instead of going into Embark, I meant to go into Districts. I would also like to consider Districts. Obviously, this first one, not our primary concern. The bank, we are almost to a point where we could make that work, but if we had to choose one that we wanted to build, I would say the Puppet Theater is probably the most valuable, but in order to get that we need 200 crests, which isn't out of line. It's not going to happen like in the next couple of days, but it's definitely there. Alright, well, these are all concerns for tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the series. We are going to do a little bit of pre-recording for the weekend. We've got house guests coming, and I don't want to be shouting into a microphone at 6 in the morning while they're asleep in the room next door. So I'm going to just record a little bit ahead of schedule here so that we can keep these rolling out over the weekend. If you have any thoughts on my gameplay, go ahead and add them. I am still going to be monitoring all my comments, and I'll implement any good suggestions that you've got as the new week begins. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you back here tomorrow for a fight against the flesh.